Okay, class. So today, to continue with our theme of poetry, I'm going to show you a short video clip of Jimmy Stewart and the poem that he wrote about his dog, Bo.
Who's Jimmy Stewart?
That's the guy from The Daily Show.
No, it's not. That's Jon Stewart.
Whatever.
Nobody knows who Jimmy Stewart is? Anyone? Alright, well, he is an award-winning actor from Indiana, Pennsylvania, who's appeared in literally hundreds of movies. His acting has actually influenced a lot of other great actors that we see today. Take his career from the 1940s, for example. Jimmy Stewart came into the first few years of the 1940s with a bang by starring in 7 movies. He kicked it off with his first role in The Shop Around the Corner as Alfred Kralik, a hilarious employee with a budding romance. This movie was so iconic it inspired a modern-day revival which some of you may know as You've Got Mail, starring Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. Later on that year, he won the Oscar for Best Actor in a Leading Role as Macaulay Connor in The Philadelphia Story.
And what's that make you worth, C.K. Dexter Haven, bringing us down here? Doggone it, C.K. Dexter Haven, either I'm gonna sock you or you're gonna sock me.
Shall we toss a coin?
The upbeat characters Jimmy portrayed in the early 1940s would soon change as he began a new chapter in his life.
During this time in America, young men were needed to fight, and in 1940, Jimmy was drafted into the military. He was first denied because he didn't meet the weight requirements, but a year later he was accepted into the military and became the first major American movie star in World War II, and eventually joined the Air Corps. After returning home and taking time to think about his career, his character choices changed drastically.
Audiences could expect to see a whole new side of Jimmy as he hit the ground running, starring in 9 more movies. His first role after his 5-year leave was the beloved George Bailey in It's a Wonderful Life.
Father in heaven, I'm not a praying man, but if you're up there and you can hear me, show me the way.
2 years later, Jimmy was featured in his first movie with Alfred Hitchcock called Rope. He plays Rupert Cadell, an ambivalent professor who stumbles upon a murder.
If I wanted to get rid of David, I'd invite him for a drink at the club or some quiet bar. Or better still, I'd invite him here, and no one would see us together.
Well, that's good. And no witnesses.
Yes, that's right.
Then what?
Well, let me see. At the appointed time...
You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Mary.
I'll take it.
The movies Jimmy starred in after his service in World War II showed the world how dynamic of an actor he really was. He ended the 40s on a happy note, marrying the love of his life, a former model, Gloria Hattrick McLean, on August 9, 1949. It's needless to say that Jimmy had an eventful decade, appearing in 16 films, serving his country in World War II, starting a family, and evolving into the actor whose career had only just begun.
Last week learned about Jimmy Stewart in class. I don't even know who that is.
Well, that's why we're going to his museum.